Today we're conducting extrication training with the new Genesis tools that we were given from the Sinise Foundation. This allows us to practice our skills and be able to use the tools and get a feel for them and be able to do some of the things that we would do on a call. Our extrication tools previously, they're 18 years old, not capable of cutting through some of the new steel on the cars and things of that nature. So a lot of that has to do with the way the cars are made these days, with the stronger steels and different types of steels that they put in the cars. Our older equipment isn't necessarily going to get through them as easily, if at all, whereas these are meant for that. They're designed to be able to go through the newer steels.
What they had in the past was called hydraulic tools, and that had a process of running a gas, what we call a power unit or a generator. They would have to hook up hydraulic hoses, and then they were confined to working within the length of those hoses on an operation. These do not have any hoses, they're all battery driven, so they're able to deploy much quicker, they're much more powerful. To give an example, the cutter that they were using in the past had a cutting force of 60,000 pounds. The cutter that they have now has a cutting force of 236,000 pounds. So as the cars have evolved and the technology has changed with the automobile manufacturers, you have to keep pace with that with the tools, because otherwise, as the cars get stronger, your tools have to get stronger as well. And if you don't, you're going to have a really hard time getting patients out of the vehicles. So some of the techniques that I was showing them today were more applicable to departments that don't have a massive staff. You know, like you guys are not sending what would be comparable to a bigger town like Aurora or Joliet or Naperville, things like that. So I'm trying to provide them with some techniques that will help them be just as advantageous with the extrication, but just give them the ability to operate with limited manpower. From the time of impact to the time that that patient is laying on the operating room table at a level 1 trauma center, which your closest would be Christ Hospital, that's supposed to be 60 minutes. So if we can cut down every single minute to provide better treatment and rapid care and rapid extrication, it's going to be a better outcome for the patient.
We definitely like to thank the Gary Sinise Foundation for these extrication tools. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do our job as efficiently as we were going to be able to. So thank you again.